Hi friends, I am hosting a Valentine's Day swap this year, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm asking to have included in the swap, and I will have signups very shortly. So I have a list here of the things that are in the swap, and I have a sample here. Now this sample is something I just made using materials I had in my stash, so there's nothing special I purchased. So this is kind of a little bit outside of what I would actually make for the swap, but I just tried to put something together so I could show an example of what it possibly could be. So what I'm looking for is a loaded pocket. So right here, this rainbow shaker thing, this is the pocket. So I've got a little gusset here, and I can fit everything in here that I'm sending to the recipient. And I am asking for, let's be focused here on what we're looking at, a sequin mix. So I'm looking for like a tablespoon or more of sequin mix to be shared. And of course it should be in Valentine theme, since this is a Valentine theme swap. You should have several things in there, like 5-ish or more different kinds of sequins, and no glitter, because glitter sticks to everything else and it just kind of sticks on the acetate. So I'm going to say no glitter. So anything else, 5+ different sequins / shapes, because they can be in heart shapes or whatever, but just have some, like at least 5 different things in there. It doesn't have to be packaged fancy. This one I just reused a Creative Mojo Wholesale Studio bag, and then I glued it so that I actually used some tape so that it can still be opened, but it's cute. I have flowers, hearts, I have some pink zebra striped sequins in here, the glitter silver sparkle, and then some pink and white sequins just to kind of come together to be that silver and pink. The next thing says 2 bows, 2 rosettes, or 1 of each. So just 2 bows or 2 rosettes, or a bow and a rosette. And I've made a couple examples here. You don't have to package them fancy, but I just went ahead and put them in some packaging like I would do for a swap. And I have 3 here just to model the idea that they don't have to be all huge or tiny or anything. They can be whatever you want. You can make them fancy, or you can keep them really simple. So these are all pretty simple, but I just wanted to give the idea that you can layer them if you want to, or you can leave them fancy. Or you can leave them simple, sorry. And then I dropped hot glue on it. So, you know, obviously I wouldn't be sending this to anybody. I was like, of course, for the example, of course it's gonna be all goopy. But you only need to send 2 rosettes. And then I have a couple bows here. I did some stitching on them and then put some flat backs on there. Also from Creative Mojo. I think that these are also from Creative Mojo. But I just kind of had fun putting those in the middle. Did a little stitching, and then tried to stick them down and put them in the reused packaging. So those, you could do 2 bows, 2 rosettes, or 1 of each. And they can be the same, I almost said fabric, the same paper, or they can be different paper. It's up to you. And then a Valentine fancy card or tag with 5 or more elements. Now, when I started talking about this with people, they were like, what does that mean, 5 elements? 5 elements could be stitching, stickers, a shaker, a charm, trim, layers, sequins, clips, or something else. So I have a little example here that I made. I've got some ribbon. I have some ephemera on there. I have a charm. There's a shaker back here. And there is stitching galore on here, plus this little piece of trim here. And so this just opens up, says XO, and then has a place for somebody to write something on there to their Valentine. And then it has this little pocket here where you could put a picture or a letter or something like that in here to send this to somebody. So you will get 3 Valentines, which I thought would be really handy on Valentine's Day when you I don't know about you, but I always get going on like crafting and just making all kinds of things. And then when it comes time to send a Valentine to my parents, let's say, I I have to hustle something out quickly, and so I thought it'd be nice to have a couple different Valentines that have like some different voices on it and something I could learn. I don't know about you guys, I don't know about you, but I use these kinds of things as learning tools. So I get a new journal from somebody and I'm like, oh, let's study this like a textbook, you know? And so I do a lot of that kind of stuff with these. So that would be a Valentine. But like I said, it can be a tag if you want to. It can be a traditional card. It could just be like a heart shape that's really decorated. So whatever says I am a Valentine to you works just fine. And like I said, 5 elements on there that just kind of level it up a little bit. And then 1 extra goodie. It can be handmade or store-bought. So if you wanted to make bows and rosettes, that would work for your extra goodie. I am throwing in this example, this Mind's Eye mixed bag of just 40 pieces of elements and little bits and pieces. So there's some string in here, there's a little charm, and then there's just all kinds of ephemera. And then you're gonna get that all ready to go. You're gonna make 3 of them, and then I will be sending 3 back to you. The due date is February 1st. And then like it should be postmarked by February 1st, if not in my hands by February 1st. And then I will be sending them back to you. You will get 3 back, and I will be sending them in a USPS, one of the bigger, the Tyvek envelope that should hold all 3 of them pretty nicely. And so you'll be sending me shipping, and I will message out how you're gonna send me shipping. You can send it through cash or you can send it to my Venmo, whatever is easier for you. And then the last thing says your best work in 1 theme. So if you like this one, I stuck with just traditional pink and red. It's not necessarily in 1 theme, but just because I was just using what I have, but you can see it kind of just sticks with that pink and red. And so just make sure that you don't have like, you know, a blue like Valentine theme, and then you have a purple and pink one, and then, you know what I mean? Just like it should be cohesive in the appearance and the way it looks. So if you have questions about it, let me know and I will answer those. Instagram will be the best way that you can get a hold of me. I'm not very good at paying attention to my YouTube comments. I don't know why, they just kind of slip by me. So I will be posting on Instagram when I will be having the sign up take place. So I hope that you can play along. I'm going to allow 24 friends into the swap, and I'm looking forward to receiving these and sending them out. Won't this be a beautiful Valentine to receive? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this right here and this right here so you can screenshot it if you need to. And then hopefully I'll be hearing from you soon. Look forward to it, friends. Ciao.